Welcome back to my channel, guys. And you guys ready? Okay, let's go. No long intro today. Okay, first I'm gonna start by priming my skin with a MAC Time Check lotion. This primer helps to smooth out your skin. It also has anti-aging and it gives you like a satin finish, I would say. So first I start by doing my brows, and I just brush them with a spoolie, and then I'm just gonna fill in the end part of my brows because I kind of have full brows, so I just need to extend the tail a little bit. So that's the only area I'm going to fill in, and because my hairstyle is going to cover my, well, partially cover my brows, it doesn't really matter. If you need more filling in, go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to prime my eyelids using the MAC 24-hour eyeshadow primer. And then I'm just going to do a real simple eyeshadow, just two simple eyeshadows, and that's the Morphe 35F palette. I'm just going to use two of those neutral colors at the bottom. One is just a slight bit darker than the other, just to give me like a neutral eye look. And yeah, just blend those. And then I'm gonna do my liner, and this is the Revlon, I forgot the name, but it's a two-sided liner. Like one side has like that felt tip pen for liner, and the other side is supposed to be like an eyeshadow marker. But I also use that part for liner. I've had this liner thing for about, I want to say 2 months, and it has been my savior when I want just a quick, easy wing out the door. So yeah. And I do the tail of my wing first, and then the inner part. I know that's like backwards a little bit, but that's how I do mine. A lot of people do the inner part first and then the outer, but yeah. And then I'm just going to sharpen the tail of my wing a little bit, and I'm using a flat brush. That's my MAC 212. And then I'm going to put on some mascara onto my lashes. That's the MAC Extended Play mascara. And I realized that my liner needs to be a little bit closer to my lashes because you're like seeing my skin there. So I'm just filling that in. And now for lashes, I'm going to leave the description of those red cherry lashes, what number they are, down below. I'll probably insert it in the video somewhere. I'm going to use my dual clear glue. I'm just going to put a little bit onto the lash band and then just put my lashes on. And now for foundation, what I'm going to use is my Maybelline Matte and Poreless in the shade 355 and my Pro Longwear Nourishing from MAC in the shade NW45. Why I use both, one is matte and poreless, the other one is waterproof, so it helps my makeup to not separate, especially in the T-zone area, because I get very oily in that area. So even if I do blot, like it doesn't take away my makeup, or you don't see like your makeup separating. So that's why I use those two. Right, that has been my favorite combo for a while now. And even though I'm oily, I still like to look dewy, so that's another reason why I use that matte foundation, because it gives you like a more satin dewy type of finish. And I use a brush. You can use a beauty blender. You know what, I've forgotten I even own beauty blenders. I've just been really into brushes lately. I don't know why. I haven't picked up a beauty blender in a long time. And then I'm going to go into concealer, and I'm going to use my MAC Pro Longwear concealer in the shade NC45. I normally would mix it with the NC50, but I just go for it today because I don't really like a super bright on the eye most times. And then I take my little pointy, I forgot what this brush is called from Real Techniques. I think it's like some foundation type of brush. Well, you guys could see the shape. I don't remember exactly what the name of this is, and I don't have it in front of me right now. And so I just conceal like my under eyes, the eye points of my face, a little bit on the forehead, down the center of my nose, my cupid's bow, the chin. You know the drill. Just a little bit down. I don't like to be too highlighted. And then I'm just going to go back and make this like blend in with my foundation by taking the foundation brush with no excess foundation and just blending both together. And now I'm going to take my MAC Studio Fix Loose powder in the shade medium dark. And I'm just going to use a little bit of that to set my under eye. This concealer is a matte finish concealer. You don't necessarily need to set it, but just for a longer wear, I'm going to set it. no baking, but just set it. Or if you want to bake. And that's, I'm just showing you the packaging of that powder. It's very good just to give you enough of the powder that you need. For baking, you might need to take the mesh out. And now I'm gonna set I'm gonna set the whole thing with my MAC Skin Finish powder in the shade Dark. This is just a skin finish. It's not gonna really add much coverage, just help to set everything and smooth it out. And that's my favorite contour powder. You could tap on my face. It's almost finished and it's been out of stock for a long time. That's from Makeup Geek. I think it's the darkest shade that they have. I think it's called Deal Breaker, something like that. I'll leave all the info. I'll insert all the info somewhere on the screen. Yeah. So I'm just gonna contour my face or bronze, whatever you guys call it. Just a little bit, not too structured. And those are the areas that I tend to warm up or contour. And now for blusher, I'm going to use my Lovejoy from MAC. It's a mineralized blusher. I'm not a big blush fan, so as natural the blushes, that's how I like it. And then I'm going to highlight using the Peach Nectar highlighter from Anastasia Beverly Hills. Just a little bit of that. I'm not big on the highlight either. You know what? I'm just a natural makeup girl most of the times. Let's just say that. And then after I apply that, I'm going to use my finger so this could like blend into my skin and not just stand out too much, just sitting on top of my skin. And now finishing up the eyes, I'm going to take my Smolder pencil. It's a kohl pencil from MAC, just to line my waterline. And then I'm going to take just a little pencil brush and that darker shade that we use on the eye and just smudge out that liner a little bit. Right, and that's it. And now I'm gonna do my bottom lashes, and let me tell you, this primer has saved my bottom lashes. It helps me to have bottom lashes, and I really don't have bottom lashes, so I just apply some of that first. And that's the that's called the False Lash Maximizer from MAC. And then my extended play mascara, and that's it. See, I have bottom lashes and I don't really have bottom lashes, so that's really helped. And I'm just highlighting the inner part of my eye with the same highlighter that I use on my face, the one from Anastasia. And now moving on to lips, I'm going to take my favorite handy dandy liner, that's Chestnut. Like, I use Chestnut with everything. And I mean, any possible lipstick color you could think of, I'll work Chestnut with that. That's just me. Alright, Chestnut is just my jam. So I'm going to line my lips with that. And then I'm just going to go for a gloss. I'm a gloss girl. So that's a gloss from Anastasia. I'm just going to put that onto my lips. And then that's it for the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's just really simple. Just something. I'm heading to work after this. So now time for the hair. And this is a wig from Boss Hair Wigs. So this is a Boss wig. It's a premium synthetic wig. It's in the style MA33 Soul Locks. And the color is T1B D green. Yeah. But it's more for turquoise color. It got little hints of green in it. I don't know if you guys can see. That's like turquoise. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah. And now, you know, I'm going to make sure that that forehead area is blended, because sometimes when you tie your hair, you forget to like blend it out. And then I'm going to finish off my brows with my clear brow gel, because I forgot. And now I'm just showing you where I hook those, you know, those straps that you get to hook the wig tightly. I hook it at the second part. Right, and I should mention that this wig didn't come with the clips. I actually sewed those clips onto it. So that's something that you might want to do too. Oh no, I'm doing that. So now I'm just gonna give this wig some volume. After this video, I did separate a few of the curls and just to give me a little bit more volume, and it looks super cute. So you could go ahead and separate. If you want it bigger, you could like separate all of them and just make it big and voluptuous. But you know, I just wanted it like this, even though I did make it a little bit bigger over time. Yes, I'm just going to take that kind of prick comb and just get into the roots of it and just fluff it up a little bit. And I got so much compliments with this hair color and this wig. Everybody's like, oh, it looks so natural, is it your hair? But of course, you know, those who know might be able to tell that that's not my hair. But it really looks natural, guys. That's what I'm really trying to say. It really looks natural, especially when you separate it and fluff it. Oh my gosh. And what I'm doing is just centering that wig. That top part right there is it's meant to be like a side type wig. That center part that you're seeing right in the top right there is supposed to be at the side. But I just want to center, so that's just what I'm doing there. Then I'm going to get those combs to attach to my hair, right? So this wig could stay on, because you want this wig to have a firm grip. You don't want it to slide off or, you know, get blown off. So you want to secure your wig. And of course I'm going to continue with the fluffing. This time I got a little bit crazy with it. Like I was pulling the comb so hard through it. And now I'm just going to cut my bangs to the way I like it. Right, just a little bit above my eyebrows or on my eyebrows a little bit. Well, you guys could see. And I spent a good 5 minutes cutting this because I was like cutting individual straws. Yeah, just shaping it to my face. So go ahead and let me know what you guys think about this here in the comment section down below. Let me know if you would rock it or you like this color on me. Just leave me some comments down below. Alright, I like to see you guys' feedback. And of course I'm still clipping and fluffing. You know, I had to cut out some of the clipping and fluffing because I was like clipping and fluffing for a really long time. I'm just gonna put in some oopty hoops. Yeah. For added security, of course, I'm gonna take some bobby pins and just secure the four corners of this wig. So that's what I do there. You could put more bobby pins if you like. Just make sure that your wig is secure. You do not want to get embarrassed by a wig, okay? So secure this wig as much as you think you need it. Alright, so that's just what I'm doing there. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget the thumbs up if you like these kind of videos. Let me know if you want to see more Get Ready With Me. Let me know down below. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you guys. So yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. You could continue watching me filming myself. I don't know why I was doing all this, being a little bit extra, but it's alright. A girl really don't know how to act when she got some blue hair in. Like new hair, who does? That kind of vibe. But anyway, thank you guys again so much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright? Bye guys.